I feel you. This has been a good Friday. It's been a long week.
When is it ever?
Y'all ready for that long awaited Nas album?
Yes. I still ain't see shit about it. I hope it's the same track listing and all that. Ain't sure. Hopefully it's the same shit. They ain't change it.
Nas just on the road this year and shit.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about that new Drake album. And they say he threw some shots at Rihanna.
We talking about some real shit tonight. Oh yeah?
Exactly. Not that pussy shit.
I don't think she care.
Exactly. Yeah, ready for the holidays?
Yep.
By the way, happy birthday, Ray Sean. Ray Sean the GOAT.
Yeah, happy born day. Happy birthday to them.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
What's up, Ty? Oh yeah, today is the late great Bernie Mac's birthday too. Happy birthday to him. Rest in peace. Oh, you didn't have to tell me that, Ty. You didn't have
Down.
to. Yeah. But you know his fan base, bro. I tell you. I must start in about 5 more minutes. Oh yeah, Molly Moss getting the I Am Hip Hop Award and the Hip Hop Awards and shit. I fuck with that Purple Rain shirt.
Yeah. The best.
Tasha, yeah, I'm wearing mine too, but the actual album cover, movie cover. Okay. I was thinking about watching that movie too tonight. Hmm. Yeah, but this is a good year in hip hop in my opinion. A lot of gems came out this year.
Hmm.
I might even check out that Doja Cat record just for fuck's sake.
Do it. Check it out.
All right, I'm not shit. I appreciate that, Tyrell. All right, I'm ready whenever you are.
Let's go.
What's up, you two? This is your boy Reg in the building. I got my homeboy Trial with me, and today we're going to talk about Lloyd Banks, this sixth in his recent studio album, The Course of the Inevitable Three Pieces of My Pain. This came out April 21st, 2023 on Money by Any Means Records, which was under Empire. Um, it came out with singles such as 101 Razors and Movie Scenes. It was produced by Hans Almady, Cartoon Beats, George Getson, excuse me, V Don, and The Germ. Guest appearances include Method Man, Vado, 38 Special, Tony Yayo, Dave East, and Cormega. All right, so the only I think we talked about the Hunger for More a while back ago,
Hmm.
and did we talk about the course of the inevitable, the first
Nah,
one?
this is the first one we're
Okay,
doing.
okay, just making sure. So we just okay, so we just talked about Hunger for More. All right, so you guys should know who Lloyd Banks is. You know, he was a member of G Unit. You know, with 50 Cent, Tony Yayo, and so on. A lot of people say he's like the most lyrical out the group. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of in that camp too. To keep it real with you, we talked about the Hunger for More, which I feel like that's a very dope album, in my opinion. I will call it a personal classic to me. I don't know how people, many hip hop heads, think of that record, but yeah. So next album he came out with was Rotten Apple, but the thing was that album has a very interesting story and everything because originally the album was supposed to have been called The Big Withdrawal, but see, and I kid you not when I tell the story, he had a threesome, and the girls who had a threesome with stole that original album and leaked it to the internet. So he had to actually like make a new record, which was what we know as now as Rotten Apple and everything like that. Which that was a pretty cool album as well too. It's been years since I've actually peeped Rotten Apple and shit like that too. So yeah, I'm just gonna skim by his career. I know yeah, I'm just gonna skip by his career real quick. So like he was dropped by Interscope Records in 2009 because Rotten Apple wasn't really selling, it didn't really sell as much as Hung for More and everything like that too. And then he was just caught up in the mixtape scene. And then fast forward to 2010, you know he announced that he was working on his next album, which was The Hunger for More 2 and everything. You know what I'm saying? So that album came out 2010. I remember hearing that album. I think like when it first came out, Again, I thought it was pretty solid. It's been, like I said, it's been a year since I peeped it, but I know it's not touching the first Hunger for More. And again, that was released in 2010. That was that weird era when a lot of rappers were trying to do like sequel albums. After Raekwon did Onlyville for Cuban Links 2, a lot of motherfuckers were trying to do like sequel albums to their classics out, like so that X for like Wild Cowboys 2, Eminem with the Marshall Mathers LP 2. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you guys know where I'm coming with this and shit. So so many to count. So yeah, so yes, and then fast forward, that album came out and he began to still work on some more music, but then he kind of took some time off and everything. And so he actually left G Unit in 2018, and he had gotten into like an issue with 50 Cent. Um he pretty much announced that he was leaving G Unit like on Instagram and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And people have kind of speculated why they don't really start talking from what I looked up and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? And 50 Cent, in his book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, he called like Lloyd Banks lazy and everything like that too, you know what I'm saying? And Lloyd Banks kind of threw some shots at him here and there, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the situation with that. So fast forward to 2021. This is when he began the course of the Inedible series and shit like that too. So the first one came out in 2021. You know what I'm saying? I heard that a while back ago. That was pretty straight. You know what I'm saying? Have songs like Empathy. Food with Styles P was pretty cool. Breaking Down. Yeah, this was a very, very, very dope record. And shit. And yeah, I love the love a lot of the songs in that one. Then fast forward to 2022, he came out with the course of the Edible 2. I'm not gonna hold you. I've not heard this record and stuff like that too, so I can really tell you my thoughts on it. Have you heard this one, Try? Yeah, Try. Yo, can you hear me? I think he has some issues. I'll just go on shit. So yeah, this came out in 2022, and fast forward to the current year. This was this year in April. The third one came out. So yeah, this came out already like a couple months ago. You know how that shit goes. Um, I can tell this one was a more vulnerable and more somber one compared to like the first one when I listened to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I take it that that's him and his daughter on the album cover and shit like that too. Take it that's them. So yeah, man. Definitely can't wait to talk about this record and shit like that too. Let me pull up my notes. All right. This album has 16 tracks, so we'll see where this one goes. The first track is called Pieces of My Pain. Very, very, very dope record. Nice way to kick off the album and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very cool track. He was just getting busy on this track. I love the line when he says, "Valid threats lower your volume, a pleasant whisper. Could have made it, but your shit bland, never had a charisma. All of y'all, I'm stepping up. My riding is Megatron. That white will turn you to green and leave red to flag with Lebanon." Yeah, this one definitely a favorite of mine. Dope shit.
This was dope. Definitely one of my favorites already. To begin the album, and you got the pianos on it, and the beat was hard, the bass line. You got Banks saying niggas feast their way to the podium. That's a new procedure. Didn't think I was a smart student. Turned out a stupid teacher. Loved his lines on that.
Mm,
Great track.
yeah, very dope track
So
indeed. All right. Track number two we got is Onyx AMG. Another dope track where he just definitely went in on a mic and everything. You know what I'm saying? I love some of the wordplay that this track had to all together. I don't like it as much as the first track though, but this one was still a sick ass track. So yeah, I fuck with this.
Yeah, the melody was really dark and eerie. The beat was fire. You had Banks saying, "I'm lapping all competition. Y'all niggas only songs. Be sure to execute when you shoot. Don't then the moment's gone." His whole flow on that was fire, and it's Banks. I don't expect nothing less from Banks. Like every time you get on the mic, he's gonna kill it.
Right. Yeah, definitely a solid track. Track number three, Money Machine. Yeah, this was another very cool track. You know, just like one of those songs he was talking about getting money, and wanting to see himself successful and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely a very hot joint right here. Classic shit.
Yeah, the beat was banging. The piano was on it. Banks saying, "Hands all in your section. You do for an interception. Anything less than a 16, dub as protection." Love the chorus as well. Made it from the bottom. Now it's time to watch the green grow. Money machine flow. Again, another
Yeah, definitely. What you saying and shit. Yeah. All right, track number four we got is Cliffhanger. Man, this is another one dope track that just does well with what's his name? Lloyd Banks' wordplay, how he manifests on that shit. I love the line when he says, stepping on the niggas, 10 Mile Walker in your dreams. I'm a stalker. When those involved, it gets deep. Doing cool seeds with the okra. Need writers, they sink the author. I'm putting a loose leaf through torture. Like, yeah, man, that's a very hot line right there too.
yeah. This was it had a slower pace type of beat. Um, you had Banks saying, "I think I'm insane," so I cliffhang. Now he was on the chorus. I think 50 would have been good for this chorus though. You know, um,
I feel
it reminded me when he was doing the chorus. It reminded me of 50. I'm like, yo, 50 would have sounded great on this chorus, and the lines that Banks says, "You can tell that I've been through hell and back. Who breezes in order, violate me, be a peasant pack. Coop keys from my daughter, from neighborhoods down to hoop dreams to the corner. Trips to jewelers got me diamond cut blue beams in my aura." He killed it, man. I love his flow, like his wordplay, his flow, his delivery, everything is on point.
yeah, I definitely feel you on that. You know what I'm saying? Like this this shit will definitely knock your head a lot in this scene.
Hmm.
So definitely feel it. Next track we got is 101 Razors featuring Method Man. Yeah, I love this track too. It's just pretty much what I got from this track was the fact that you know he just doing his like lyrical exercise on this. It's just pretty much just talking about how one should just watch their back. I love that haunting beat produced by V Don. You know what I'm saying? That was a pretty dope trip. Method Man did his thing, but I gotta say Lloyd Banks to me stole the show, in my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he definitely started it off right, and he just went in on this fucking track. So yeah, this one right here is another favorite about it.
Yeah, this was fire. The beat is banging. V Don, dope producer. Listen to a lot of his stuff. Um, you got like the lady singing type of sample. Meth killed it as usual.
Hmm.
He said, "This ain't for little saints. So pardon, and you see them pearly gates. That's where them saints go marching in. So shall we start again? Method and
Oh
Banks. That's marketing. Cause ain't no bargaining with the demographic we targeting." Loved his flow. It's classic. That's classic Method Man. He
yes,
don't miss a beat. He don't miss a beat. Any
he don't.
feature he's on, he kills it. You know.
Right. For real though, it's just like he just always goes. He never fails to disappoint me. I feel like just every year he consistently just got better on the mic every year. So
Yeah.
THOD man. All right, next joint we got is what's the next joint? Movie scenes. Next joint. Um, This one was okay. It wasn't one of my favorites on this project and shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even really care for the beat like that, but yeah, this one was pretty okay. Like,
The beat was kind of trappy, you know. But I still like the Banks flowing it. You know, the way he was flowing on the beat, and you know, he said, "Dollar sign people, 100 miles and gunning, running from nothing but the Rico. I'm a product of the people, though you can't be my equal. You should have known my come up won't be nowhere near my sequel." Loved his flow on that. Like I said, like any beat he get on, like he just fit on the beat. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's a trap beat, whether it's a boom bap joint, anything, he just killed it.
oh yeah, definitely. He always puts 110% in there. In my opinion. Alright, that was on movie scenes. Next song we're gonna talk about is "Open Gates." This one again, I mean, I kind of got what he was trying to do with this one, but I feel like it wasn't really the right kind of setting I was looking for with this track right here. But it was alright.
I love it. I think the beat was banging, the bass line. You know, Banks saying, "Many tried to walk in my shoes, they all disabled. Careful when signing contracts, that record offers fatal."
Mm.
Classic lines, and so it's banging. Everything on this album is you just do it effortlessly. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's bang. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't expect nothing less from
Yeah, man, he just makes it look so easy at this point.
him.
All right. Next joint we got is LSD featuring Vado. This is one of my favorite episodes of the show. And shit. The beat was definitely a fire ass fucking beat. Vado definitely did his thing on this one. So this one right here, definitely one of the solid tracks on this album.
I love Vado. I think Vado was highly underrated. You know, he was making some noise with the mixtapes. You know, with the slime flu mixtapes and all that, and you know, doing hooking up with Cam. You know what I'm saying? But he should have really blew up. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like I don't know what happened. Like the fallout with him and Cam is like you don't hear from him really no more. But he still got it. You know what I'm saying? I thought he had the best verse on here, and the beat was fire. And Vado saying, "As soon as we do flex, they can't wait. Weed falls, we eating on grass like plant base. About to hear more bloodshed than Cam and Mace. Line of crackheads is what I
Ooh,
call a fan base." Loved his flow. I think Vado killed it.
yeah, Vado definitely did his thing on this track right here. Track number 9, Voices. This is actually my favorite track off this album. What I got from this track right here is that like how one can be one's own worst enemy, and sometimes when you're your own worst enemy, you get like a lot of doubts and a lot of people in your head saying that you're not worth shit and everything like that. So they're trying to do their best to actually work on that and make that better, in my personal opinion. So yeah, this is actually a favorite track of mine. I love the line where he says, "Can't let it sit up be me. Fuck up my obligations. Sent a few niggas to hell with my contemplation. I hear voices start finish. Start feeling like time is wasting. Suffer from trauma. The challenge out me is shaking." Like, yeah, he definitely went in on that joint right here. This is again my favorite track on this album.
Yeah, this was banging. I love the beat. I love the strings on it. You know, he killed it.
Yes, he did kill it. Yeah, next song after Voices, we got Red Alert. Um, this one was pretty cool. It featured 30 Special and Tony Yayo. You know what I'm saying? This one was pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't really say this is like um my favorite song on this record and shit like that, but I felt like it was pretty decent.
I like this. And Yayo sounding good because you know how much I don't care for Yayo. Yayo actually had a decent verse on here. You know, he did his
Right.
thing. You know, 38 Special, another dope ass producing and spitter. I liked his verse more. He said, "Bullets follow you like a recent trend. put hollows beneath your skin. You're gonna die when the beef begin. Two desert eagles, they my evil twins. A needle and a syringe was the keyhole to my illegal ends. Loved his flow.
Wow.
Always liked his flow. I think he always kills it. Highly underrated. Beat was fire.
Yeah, I definitely respect your words about that shit. All right, track number 11, keys to success. Yeah, this is another one where he just wants to you know he just wants to just be successful in whatever he does and everything like that. He's feeling like he has to take care of his throne and everything before motherfucker starts fucking with him. So this one definitely is a favorite of mine. I fuck with it.
This was dope. Another dope joint. Banks flow. Really enjoyed it. He said, you sound like you stuck in time and ain't nobody checking for that. You fucking it up for the city and the real niggas catching the flack. You wasting your time with your nine because I ain't gonna message you back. Watch who you let in your circle is always a message in that. So it was like the way that he did it, it was like his flow was like he said one line and then he said another line, but it wasn't like a flow like that. It was like he was just saying like a line and then he comes in with another line after that. It's almost like he had like a second voice saying it.
Yeah, that definitely I definitely can see what you're saying and whatnot too. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So um yeah, that's very interesting. That's a very interesting stop right there. Next song we got. Give it 1 second. 1 second. Automatic Pilot. That's the next song. Very cool track. You know what I'm saying? He definitely did his thing on this joint. They literally all of them really went in and everything. This features Dave East and Vital, so yeah, I like this one.
Love the beat. You had like some really creepy sounds in it. The bass line. Davies was my favorite. He said, this Cuban looked like shattered glass. Remind me of a bar fight. Project bitch that answer the phone that know how to talk white. I caught flights on the line with Devonta. We talk fights. I done ran in spots, so it's nothing for me to walk like. And I like that line he mentioned Devontae Davis, Tank Davis, the fighter, and this was dope. I like Davies too. I like Davies, but he to me he rhymes on too many like trap beats and shit like that. For his flow, he should be rhyming on you know static selected type of beats and shit. I want to hear him
Right.
on like shit with like Pete Rock and stuff. He like for his flow, and he grew up in Queensbridge and in Harlem, but it's like his when the beats he chooses like he's trying to rhyme over new shit, and I don't think his flow fits a lot of those beats.
Yeah, I definitely understand about that part. You know
You
what
know
I'm
what I mean?
saying?
Like it's almost like he trying to like I don't know because and like and before like after Nipsey died, like he mentioned a lot of Nipsey. I'm like I don't remember this nigga doing shit with Nipsey when he was alive.
It's clout chasing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's all the Nipsey hype now? Like, you wait till this nigga died to start mentioning his name?
Yeah, that's kind of sketch though. But yeah, man. So before we go on to the next time, what do you think of the Karma album though?
Which one was that?
I think that was the one that came out 2021,
Last
2020.
album I heard from him, I heard the album he did with him and Styles was dope. Um, the Def Jam joint he came out with, I think it was called Survival or something like that. Kyrie Chanel. I heard like his earlier shit, but I don't really fuck with his shit no more. Cause like I said, like I love his flow. I just don't like the beats that he's choosing.
Yeah, I can definitely respect that.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
can
he
definitely.
he always been he always been nice. I just feel like he needs better producers. Like you're not Nipsey. I don't understand this whole like embrace of Nipsey. He mentioned Nipsey a whole bunch after he passed away. And I'm like, I don't remember that one song he did with Nipsey.
It's like, did y'all even meet in the first place?
Right, exactly. Like like when Game came out and he was praising NWA, he wasn't even there when NWA was out. They don't know you. He had a whole NWA chain and tattoo. I'm like, this nigga was not even a part of NWA. What, like, what's the person NWA now?
Hmm. Yeah, like I said, those motherfuckers just love the clout chase. Not even funny. All right, it's not even funny. But yeah, let's get back to this album though. Next track we got is Invisible. Again, this was another cool track right here. What I like about this track was that he's trying to say like, he can as a person can he'll think whatever he wants, say whatever he wants, and everything like that. You just have to be on your grind, everything. Pretty ill track. That hopefully you guys will like this one.
This is dope. I like the beat for this. This is cool.
Yeah, definitely a fire beat. All right, next track we got is Daddy's Little Girl, which I take that this is like a tribute to his daughter. This is another favorite of mine. You know what I'm saying? This definitely was definitely a very suspenseful kind of song. Just tribute to his daughter. The beat definitely had like a more mellow kind of vibe to it and everything. So I definitely would want you guys to listen to this when you're checking out the album.
This should have been a single.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is a different side of Banks that we never heard. And it's a more grown up Banks. He's been through a lot of shit. The success at an early age, and leaving G Unit and doing shit on his own, and you could tell like he sounds different, but he doesn't sound different. Like his flow is still
Okay.
there. Huh?
Oh, I was gonna say I thought I was the only one that knows he sounded different, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, he talked about that in the interviews. Like he did interviews with Rap Radar and talking about that, and you can tell his flow is still there, but it's a different Banks. He's more smarter now. He's older. He has kids now, and just hearing this record, it was beautiful. It was a great record to his little girl, and talking about how being there for his daughter, whenever she needs him, and being a father, and that's something that we don't hear also a lot in rap still to this day. And when you hear him say, promise to be a protector and with you for any part, knew I would have a baby girl at 19, broken too many hearts, lose my light again because your eyes would light up the dark. As soon as my fire went low, God provided my biggest spark. Like that's a different side of Banks we never heard. We didn't hear this type of Banks on, Hunger for More, Rotten Apple, even the G Unit album. Like he was young, he was blowing money fast, having threesomes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't even thinking about being a dad and all that, and he's come a long way. And to me, I think this should have been a single, just to show that different side to Banks that people never seen, and show
Right.
that growth. With this trilogy that he's done, and this is one of my favorites on here.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites too. You said literally nailed it on the head with this track right here. This is definitely outside of bands that we rarely see any and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
yeah, man, definitely would. If you ever listen to at least one song from this like little album, it will be this one. If you ever listen
yeah.
to one song, that's all. That's all I'm saying.
Hmm.
All right. Next track we got is Showers. This one right here was pretty cool. Not one of my favorites, but definitely a pretty cool track. Some, what was it? Shower definitely was just pretty much saying like give me my flowers while I'm still here and everything like that too. So this one right here, another A+ song.
This was good, real soulful. Love the horn arrangements on here. The beat was fire. Yeah,
All right, definitely, yeah, definitely a fire beat. And the last track is called "Deceitful Intentions," featuring Car Mega. Pretty great track right here. Cormega, pretty really great MC. He always does this thing. All my niggas know. If you know about like the whole firm and everything like that, then you definitely know a good portion of who Cormega is. Um, yeah, man. They both definitely went in on this one. I gotta say, Cormega, he sold the show and he said, "Stay on point. They'll never get the drop. Some live off strength, then get and reveal Cupid's heel when they take it to the top. Everybody ain't who they claim to be." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Definitely a very, very, very highlight track. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions on my way.
I like it. This is definitely fire. Great way to end the album. The beat was dope. Cormega did his thing. You know, he said they say forgive and forget. I never forgot. Transgressions that's expecting a lot. A recipe for destruction. Some stir the pot. Love this verse. You know, good to see Cormega and Banks together.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely dope chemistry right there. And that's pretty much all of this album. Overall, this is actually a very great album, in my opinion. A very great album. Lloyd Banks definitely stepped his pen game up, and he really, really, really laid it down on the mic. We had some summer tracks, but then you had your feel good tracks too. And I definitely feel like when it comes to this album, excuse me, if you're a fan of Lloyd Banks, you should listen to this record. I'm gonna give this 4.5 out of 5.
Definitely, definitely. I just by the album cover and having him sitting there, you know, watching the city with his little girl, and you could tell how much he's been through and the growth as an artist and as a person. And I love the production. You know, it was melodic, it was dark, it was really grimy and introspective. This is like mood music. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
he still got it lyrically. He's still sharp with the bars and the features. He didn't have like a shitload of features. You know, he had like Vado on like two tracks and Davies and Yayo, having that G Unit connection still, and the production was great. Like I said, he sounds older, he sounds grown and focused. Definitely one of the best albums of the year for me. 4.5 mics. I love a lot of
Yeah.
the songs. Pieces of my pain. The first track was great. 101 Razors with Method Man, Money Machine, Open Gates, LSD, Daddy's Little Girl should have been a single. Great album. Definitely one of the best albums this year.
Yeah, I highly agree with you about that. All right. And I'm just gonna end off the video right here because I got a couple of things I gotta work on tonight.
Terrell said he felt Showers should have been a single.
I'm not mad about that.
That was dope. I don't know. I'm looking at like I'm hearing like certain songs that should have been a single. Like Daddy's Little Girl, the joint with Vado, um, forgot the name of that joint. It's the first collab he did with Vado on here. LSD should have been a single. Um, the whole album was fire. I don't think there's any skippable tracks at all. So I definitely think he could have picked any song and it could have been a single.
Yeah, yeah. It just had the right song for the right mood. I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, so Sunday, Try and I are gonna come back and we're gonna do Heavy D's Waterbed Heaven, the Heavy Double album review. So really, really, really can't wait to talk about that. But tomorrow we're gonna actually do a sitcom review on the Steve Harvey show. That's gonna be tomorrow midnight as well. Really can't wait to talk about that one. Really can't wait to talk about that one. And we're just over here just keeping consistent with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Gonna reveal some plans for the 10th anniversary very soon. Try, you have anything to say before we sign out?
Nope.
All right.
Not yet.
All right. Hope everyone has a good night, and I'll see y'all later.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.